over at the analyst desk.
Thank you very much, guys. We were joined here by Whirlup and Audrey after that victory for Giants. Another one. Now 4-1 and firmly in the middle of the tables, even the top half of the table. Tell me about this game. Starting off with you, Whirlup, and the early pressure. Frederick was doing his best cosplay of a top laner with Smite there because he spent a whole lot of time there.
Well, in the early game, we were really ahead. I had like 60 more.
60 CS.
Yes, and he had 10. But we didn't really was able to kill him again. So I was like, he's getting back in the game, and I wasn't happy at all. And at the game, I'm not really happy because I think we had too much advantage, and we had troubles to win this game. So I'm not happy.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to get your reaction as well, Audrey, because Whirlup definitely feels like you guys couldn't translate your advantage fast enough. So what do you think you should have done between early and mid game?
I don't think there's much we could have done. It was mostly about Alistar roaming a lot, and the thing, we couldn't really abuse Kog'Maw because we didn't know if Alistar was there or not. He just disappeared in the fog of war, and we didn't know anything. It's like if you go in on Kog'Maw and Alistar is there, we will die for sure. So we couldn't do anything about it, and Alistar just helped every other lane.
I mean, it's obviously very hard if your jungler is spending half his time in the top lane. But you have the Morgana with the Black Shield to play the defensive, and this is 4 wins in a row now. 4 Morgana games in a row. Can Godfrey play a champion?
Yeah, he makes a joke about that as well.
Yeah, I know.
Nervous laughs, not giving away any strategy.
Not any information.
No.
I tried.
Good on you guys. Let's actually take a look at one of the defining team fights that got you guys very far ahead in the early game. And maybe Whirlup can talk us through this one.
Yeah. This is basically, so a dragon, ROCCAT's going to take this, Whirlup, but you're going to TP in, and we can roll the clip right now. What's going on?
Yes, I had TP, but I really didn't want to TP because I had 3 towers.
Yeah.
So I did a slow boost up, and I TP'd before because they were 5-5, so I think we could win easy. Rumble didn't have flash, so he was free killed. And at this point, we didn't really want to fight more. It's like, hey, we took 1 kill, now 2 kills. Let's just back and...
Azir tries to come in.
Yeah, and Nukta comes in, and you guys... And here, this is what I like about Godfrey, though. He feels like a lot more confident as a player because he's about, or later in this clip, he's going to flash forward and land this bind of Woolite. Do you feel the progression, Audrey, laning with Godfrey? Is he getting more confident over time?
Yeah, I think so. Like, he didn't make those plays in the beginning, but now he feels super comfortable. He does that every time.
How much of that is radiating onto you? Because we had a stat here before the game in the spring split. You averaged 2.5 kills per game. Now it is 6 at least. How much of that Godfred thing is streaming down in you, or is that just the entire team's performance?
Well, surely Godfred has an impact of that, but mostly it's just when we win, I get more kills. That's it.
Or do you win because you get more kills?
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, flawless logic.
So in the mid game, you guys snuck that 1 Baron, and whose call was that? Was that Godfred, or was that somebody else? And in what language was that call? Was it Spanish or?
Wait, which one?
The early Baron, the very first one you did.
Oh yeah. Really quickly with the teleport coming in.
Yeah, I don't
Freddy.
remember.
It was Freddy.
Yeah,
Freddy
was
that
Freddy.
said, hey, there's Nazor. And I had TP and
we just stole it.
Why not?
And
Why not?
Then
Why
the game,
not?
then the game kind of slowed down, and you guys tried to get that 2nd Baron. And what do you think went wrong there? Because it took you guys a very long time to finally get that 2nd Baron. Like, why? Why did you struggle?
Audrey will answer.
Yeah, well, like, it was such a shame. We were trying to do that Nash for like 10 minutes, and they kept stopping us. And then, like, one time, we gave them an opportunity, and they do it until the end.
We actually have the replay of that, so if you can get that on your screen right now. And did you time it as well? What happened here?
Yeah, like, we were a bit, like, annoyed by the fact that they started Nash so confidently after we tried so many times. And I was like, ult, I ulted, Freddy go in, and we timed it, and we managed to actually steal the Nash. And then instead of going back, we were like, okay, fight now, which chased them until the end.
Yeah, it definitely worked out for you. This is, I've seen Frederick steal so many Barons by now. We can call him like El Bandido in Spanish right now, because you guys can almost rely. If there's a 50-50 Baron Smite steal scenario, that Frederick's just going to take that one.
Yep.
But on the other hand, it's also the question, you seem like you kept going back to the Baron because you really didn't have another option. Is that maybe what you meant as well, but you didn't press your advantage? You just kind of kept going back to Baron?
The problem was that I could split push really easy, but I couldn't dive Rumble with Sonjas in the tower of the Nexus. So it's what, like, he was always waiting in the tower. I can dive, we can engage because they have Alistar, and we didn't know what to do. So we were like, we have to do Baron once, twice, and we couldn't. So.
And in the end, ROCCAT did it for you. You stole it and you finished the game well. Congratulations, Giants, and thank you very much for joining us. 4-1, the Giants and Pepi Nero. And in just a few minutes, SK Gaming will look to start their climb in the standings as the hunt for their first win against H2K. We'll be back to look at the player who was essential in bringing H2K to their third place finish in their inaugural LCS split.